Well guys, it's your boy Milo here. So I'm in the 5 out 5 in thingy YouTube video, and my team is Chelsea, so I'm going to be doing Chelsea squad. So the first player that's going to be out, I think Mendy, quite overrated. Started off well, of course, in the season. I think it was like 7 clean sheets in a row. Very good start. Dipped down, but bringing it back up. But I think he has to get changed very soon. Next player is going to be Rudiger. We've got a very strong backline this year with Thiago Silva when he comes back and Aspilicueta being a very solid centre-back. So Rudiger was one of the 3. It was either him or Christensen that's going to be in the starting 11. So that player will get outed for another player because they just won't keep up, and I don't think they're just good enough for the Chelsea team at this point, which is very near the end of the season and starting the new season soon, so we need a new centre-back. Next player is going to be Jorginho. Next to the new player will be either Kante or Kovacic. It depends how Chelsea, of course, come out with the team. It's Kovacic for the dribbling or Kante for the defensive work, but Jorginho he's a good player. He's a very decent player, but he's slow and a bit sluggish sometimes and can give the ball away very easily. And we just can't be risking that against the big teams, for example, Man City or someone like that, because that would just punish us for what we've done. Next player will be the right cam or right forward. We have 2 cams / forwards next to on the other side, on each side of the strikers. One of them is obviously Mount, very decent player. He's going to be staying there. The other one is either like Ziyech, Pulisic, or Havertz, and they're just not good enough at this point. Havertz having a terrible season. Ziyech had a good start, of course injured at the start, but had a good start when he came back. Not good enough now. And Pulisic, I don't know what's happened to him. He's just not it yet. Not it anymore. So it's like there's going to be a player at right forward. And last one is the striker. Werner, terrible. If we're being honest, he's got some assists, got some goals, but missed very, very good chances for the team. And if he scored 4 or 5 more chances, who knows? Lampard might have stayed in the club, but he didn't. So Lampard's out, and so is the striker. Also, Giroud's good form, but he's not the player that we used to know as last season, where he was an absolute beast. Abraham just dipped down really, and that's all I've got to say about the strikers. So, moving on to the players that should come in. Of course, the players that have dropped are the starting 11 players. Kepa would be outed, he wouldn't be on the bench, nowhere near. So in goal, I would say an Oblak would be a very good option. He's still quite young, I think 26, 27 years old. And he's a very solid keeper, let's be honest. In Atletico Madrid, he's had an amazing career. The saves that he's pulled off for them, the games that he's won, is just stupendous. And he's also good with his feet, and that's what we need because of the way we play out from the back. For a centre-back instead of Rudiger or Christensen, I would say Ruben Diaz. He's had an amazing start to the season for Man City. Him and Stones, it was a very hard choice for me, if I'm being honest. It was between them two, but I think Ruben Diaz, he's younger, I think about 4 years younger or something. And he's got very high potentials at his age. So I think Ruben Diaz will be a great substitute for Rudiger. For Jorginho, I would say Souček. West Ham were doing absolutely amazing this season, and Souček has been one of the main reasons why they're doing so good. He's great in the air, he's a very solid player, and Chelsea need that big centre mid because we've got Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic as our centre mids, and they're all quite small. So we need someone big just to stand there and be the boss of the midfield. At right forward, I would say Maddison was like right forward, right cam. Him and Mount are very good players with high potentials. I'm not sure how old Maddison is. I think he's still like middle-aged prime. I don't really know. But he's an amazing player. He's done absolutely a lot for Leicester this season. Scored a few bangers, scored very good goals. A lot of goals as well. Got a few assists. And that's what we need at right cam to pair up with Mount. And up front, because Chelsea are so rich, and we are actually planning to get him for the summer. It's Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland, class player, better than Werner, Giroud, Abraham combined. Still very young, I think 20 years old, 21, I don't really know. A very young player, very good player, strong, fast, finisher. Oof. Him up front would be amazing. So that team would be great. So yeah, thank you for listening to me and watching this video. See ya.